Fly me to the moon and let me sing amongst the stars. Tell me what life is like on Jupiter and Mars. God damn! I can get some pretty decent audio out of this fucking $20 mic. Uh, hey, sorry about that weird opening. I had a karaoke night last night and I'm still kind of, living off that high. Love karaoke. I should learn how to sing, bro. I have a pretty good natural talent for it with that voice I got. Uh, Topic of the video, your bed is sacred. Yep. So, to start off, I know that title is a bit strange, uh, but I think it's a pretty good title, and I'll explain to you guys why your bed is sacred and all this other bullshit. But first, I'm gonna start off with an anecdote from my life that involves this little thing. So, as a young kid, now be me at like 10, whatever, my family didn't have internet until I was 14, 15, somewhere around there. Now, as a young kid, my grandparents had internet. They had internet, cable, all that other shit that I really wanted. So whenever we would go to my grandparents' house, I'd take my mom's phone and I would just watch some YouTube videos, watch some Preston plays, whatever like YouTuber that all the kids were telling me about. So I would then lie down on my grandma's couch for hours, probably. I don't know. I just remember like lying down for a long, long time watching these videos. And my grandma, without fail, every single time she caught me like that, she would always say something like, Mijo, levántate, siéntate correctamente, porque si te quedas como eso, nunca vas a poder dormir esta noche. Which, for those of you who are not Spanish inclined and are not Mexican, Spanish, Puerto Rican, Cuban, and all the other ones down there, basically translates to, son, get up and sit correctly, because if you stay like that, you'll never be able to go to sleep tonight. Now, me being the smartass I was as a little kid and not just taking my grandma's advice at face value, I would always ask her some dumb shit like, why does lying down during the day affect my sleep? And she would always say back to me, it's because your body gets used to being in that position and you condition your body to expect entertainment when lying down in bed and not sleep. Now, I didn't believe her, and I never told her that because, or I never believed her, and I didn't really see the logic in it, but I never told her that because I knew that if I did, I'd be picking up my teeth off the floor, if you know what I mean. But whatever. As a kid, right, didn't have any issue sleeping. I could go to sleep whenever I wanted, just like snap of a finger, lie down in bed, knocked out. Now, I slept perfectly until high school. So, as I said earlier, we didn't really have the internet at home until I was about 14, 15. So, when we got the internet, when I went to high school, sorry. I'm still reeling. Um, when I made it to high school, those days consisted of going to school, going to work, doing whatever homework I had to do. Which honestly, if I'm being honest with you, I'm fucking lying about that. I never really did my homework, or at least I didn't do enough to like. If I was in high school as I am right now, I'd be doing every last piece of homework, studying as much as I possibly can. And if you are in high school too, you should probably be doing that. Because even if you decide you don't want to go to university, it's still good to build up those habits of hard work now, as opposed to later in life, like what I did. So for me personally in high school, I cared a lot more about working and having money in my pocket and helping out my family like that than I cared about like fucking biology or some shit. Honestly, the only class I really paid attention in was this accounting course I took in high school, which was like great, 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 great. If you're high school, or hell, if you're past graduated that, just take a single class of accounting in college, and bro, you're gonna learn so much about personal finance and how to take care of your money and what the average American does with their money is insane. Like you start realizing, right, that like, or you stop thinking that, oh, the dude who's 22 years old with a Camaro is cool, because this dude's debt to income ratio is fucking wild because he's still working at McDonald's or whatever, but he owns a Camaro, so he's all cool. I don't know. You learned a lot from that sort of stuff. I'm gonna get back to the point. Where was I? Fucking. Oh yeah, didn't really do my homework, whatever. So I would come home and I would do one of two things. I would either be lying in bed, watching YouTube videos, watching movies, whatever bullshit I can find, or two, I would be sat down on my desk playing video games with my buddies. So either one isn't that great for your sleep, but I think the worst one was probably lying down in bed because I would be lying down in bed for hours, bro. Hours, 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 hours. I would just be lying down in bed. If the audio is kind of weird right now, it's because I'm doing like the actual movement with my phone over my head, just staring up at this thing, watching just worthless content. Honestly, bro, I don't remember a single thing I watched in high school. Like not in detail. Like I know I watched these gaming channels and I know I watched these like animes and shit. But if you ask me how many or for me to name all the animes I watched, I'd name like five, bro. And I'm pretty sure I watched like dozens, probably not hundreds, but I watched a lot, bro. A lot, a lot. And I don't remember a single one. But I'd be lying down there, and then, let's say 4 hours, right? Which honestly is like minimum. I'd be lying down for like 4 hours. And then when it came for bedtime, I just shut my phone off, and then just try to go to sleep. And guess what? I never got a restful night of sleep. Not once. I mean, I that's kind of exaggerating. I did have restful nights when I would like go to the beach with my buddies and I would be fucking tired because I was an out of shape loser. Right? And I would come home and just crash immediately. But on a normal basis, I never got great sleep. Never. Never, never, never. And I always thought it was just like a normal thing, right? You know, like tossing and turning for a few hours, and then by the time you're able to go to bed or you're able to like actually get some deep sleep, you only really got like 3 hours of sleep that night. I thought that was normal because most of my buddies are going through something similar. And then and then recently, well, I guess it's not really recently, in the past like about a year or so, I've been trying to take my health a lot more seriously and take lifting more seriously and running and all this other stuff. No. For me personally, I love lifting. I love lifting. I can bring great intensity to the gym. I'm a fucking fat kid, or I was a fat kid. So I can definitely eat enough and I can put in enough protein into my diet. So I have both of those pegs down. But you know what? I never really made gains for the first like 6 months of my lifting because I didn't really sleep much, like if at all. And that's because I kept on with the bad habits of lying down in bed, doing all that other shit. And I couldn't figure out why I couldn't fucking fall asleep. And like there's a lot of variables, but I'm just gonna talk about one variable here. I'll make other videos about the other ones. And then I remembered what my grandma told me about how I conditioned my body to expect this or that, whatever. And I decided, fuck it, bro. Let me try this on. And so I did. I would wake up, or I still do this. I don't know why I'm talking about it like in the past tense. I'm not too good with English. I wake up, make my bed, look all pretty and shit, and just don't lie down in bed. I go to work. After work, I lift. Either I lift or I run. I don't know. It's one day on, one day off for both of those things. And then I come home. I read. I talk to my family for a bit. I study. I try to make these videos. I think this is the first time I've tried to record anything. So if this isn't up to standard, I'm so sorry. Just tell me like honest to God, bro, if you guys don't like this video, tell me in the comments so I can like try my best to figure out how to make this as good for you guys as possible. I don't know. That's side tangent, whatever. But yeah, I tried that out, bro. Never lying down in bed, nothing, read, did all this other bullshit. And you know what? It got me pretty restful sleep. It took me a while, like a few weeks to really see the difference because my body had been conditioned over years and years and years and years to to expect to get entertainment when lying down. But you know what? After those few weeks, my sleep started coming together a lot easier. And then I started doing morning routines and like nightly routines. So, for example, I don't look at screens an hour before I go to bed. And I set up like a huge block of sleep. Like bro, like I set up 9 hours, bro. And you guys might think that's too much. But you know what? You're not asleep 100% of the time that you're in there. And honestly, uh, fuck, I lost my train of thought. You're not asleep for those whole 9 hours. You might be tossing and turning a little bit. You know, your temperature goes up a little. You wake up once at night. But minimum, right, in that 9 hours, I get minimum like 7 hours of decent sleep, which is incredible considering I used to just set up 6 hours, 5 hours, get horrible sleep, only sleep like 2, 3 hours a night. And I felt terrible the whole day. I don't know. This is like, I wake up with energy now because my sleep is just maxed out. It feels excellent. Not to mention the gains are coming in fucking hard, dude. I never realized how important sleep was, but like suddenly I'm overhead pressing a plate and it's like, holy shit. I thought this would take me like fucking 3 years to get to, and it's only taken me like really only like 7 months of consistent lifting and like consistently good diet and consistent sleep. The sleep, bro. God, dude. The sleep made everything so fucking easy. It's crazy. I just wake up with energy. Or like recently, I've started just running every day just because, I don't know, I'm starting to like that. But it makes my life a whole lot better. And I don't know. I'm just, you guys can click off right now. I'm just like on a tangent. But yeah, basically just like make your bed holy. Don't fucking lie down and don't lie down in it during the day. Do not. Unless you're taking a nap or going to sleep, do not. And me personally, I don't take naps because I feel sick when I take a nap. But for a lot of people, do your own thing, bro. See, the beauty about the human body is that we are beautifully inconsistent. Okay? So, for example, me personally, I hate naps. Me taking a nap, I wake up with a headache, I'm sweating, I feel awful, I can't get anything productive done during the day. But for some other people, them taking a like quick 20-minute power nap, they can just get up and they're like filled with energy, ready to just like take the fucking day on. That's not me, bro. Or it's like I work a lot better when I don't have anything in my stomach or very little. Like most of the time, bro, all I eat for lunch is like a salad, like no dressing with some chicken, like something light like that that keeps me on my feet. Because if I eat a lot, bro, it makes me want to like crash, go to sleep. That's why my biggest meal is dinner, so I can just like eat dinner, do my reading, fucking, and just go to bed. I don't know. We're beautifully inconsistent. Try out a bunch of different things, dude. Time's gonna fly anyways. Try out something different. Hey, and I'm sorry for pulling this back to like some shit I said, like I don't even know how long ago, about me not having the internet as a kid. You know what? Lately I've been limiting myself. I don't scroll on Reels. I don't watch YouTube for entertainment. This is something I've been doing for the past few months. I what else? I don't play video games anymore. I don't watch porn. Which honestly, the video games one was pretty easy to drop for me personally because I feel like I just grew up past it. And I think that was correlated with me actually getting results in the gym and me going like, holy shit, bro. I'd rather be in the gym for 2 hours than game for 4 hours tonight. I don't know. After starting to get some gains, I just felt like fucking video games just aren't worth the trouble for me, personally. But yeah, I've started doing all these things, and I realized the reason why it's like easier for me to do it was I didn't have the internet. I wasn't like an iPad kid growing up because we just didn't have the internet until I was like 14, 15. My life definitely got worse when we got the internet. Like I think the internet's like a beautiful thing, right? Like it's a great tool to learn. Right now I'm learning fucking Mandarin Chinese online, bro. Now I'm not very good. And I'm not even gonna fucking like embarrass myself by trying to speak Mandarin to you guys right now. because that's gonna sound fucking awful. But I'm learning stuff, bro, and it's nice. But a lot of the time, kids don't fucking have the self control for that shit, bro. Kids will sit down and like I've seen it with like some of my little cousins, bro. They'll sit down and just watch these stupid ass videos the whole time, and they like ruin their attention span and shit. I used to be really jealous of kids who had the internet growing up because I was like, man, bro, you got all this cool shit. You can watch all the stuff you want, all the movies. You can pirate everything. You can play games. That was the big one. I was for some reason I loved gaming videos. I loved watching games. I always wanted to play these games. I would watch people watch. I would watch people watch. What the fuck? I would watch people play. You know, it's like a. You remember in elementary school when that kid would get the fucking motherfucking McDonald's, and you'd be so jealous about him. And you're like, damn, bro, their parents love him. I can't believe my mom just gave me this sandwich with all these veggies and like chicken and shit like that. Like, damn, bro. I bet his parents fucking love him, and I bet he's super rich and shit. And like, damn, I'm so jealous, bro. Chances are that kid's probably fat now because he got so used to eating fucking junk food. As a kid, you don't realize like the negatives. You just see the positives to this stuff. Like, oh, McDonald's tastes good. I want McDonald's. Mom will buy me McDonald's. Mom bad. His mom bought him McDonald's. His mom's good. You know what I mean? And so it's like I'm grateful I wasn't raised on the internet. This sounds corny as fuck, bro. And I swear to you guys, I'm not too corny of a guy. I'm a fucking nerd though. My mom, and we're so fucking dirt poor. She would walk us over to the library, and it would be like this big thing, dude. Because whenever my mom was, off work, right? 'Cause she'd work so fucking hard all the time. She would always like make out some time, like once a week, just for us to all go to the library, pick out some new books. I remember being a little kid and being told not to run in the library because her shifts always ended like 30 minutes before. No, we'd always get there like a couple minutes before closing, and so I had to run around and just find the book I wanted, just fucking take that shit. And I used to think there was shame in that, bro. I used to think that was shameful to have. Man, bro, I feel bad just saying. I used to think it was shameful that my mom did that, and that I was so excited over some dumb shit like books. But you know what, bro? I'm grateful for it because I can pick up concepts really quick. In high school, I had low grades, but that was because I wasn't applying myself. Every single time I applied myself in classes, I always made more out of myself than what most people expected. Always, bro. Like when I really want something, I can be the best at it, bro. That's my mindset for myself, right? I'm capable of just about anything, so I'm just gonna fucking do it, bro. And I feel like that comes from at least with the books and the reading stuff. My reading comprehension is great. My English isn't half bad. I can write pretty decent. Honestly, as a kid, my dream was to be an author, which sort of my line of work right now. I don't think that's ever gonna happen. But you know what, man? That's fine. That's fine. But you know what? I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for not having been raised like that, and I feel bad for being jealous of kids. You're wondering like what, or being angry. I was never angry like physically with my mom, but mentally I was probably angry with her about just not being able to give us all the things we wanted. But we never starved or nothing, and damn, bro, this shit got deep as fuck. All of a sudden, we never starved or nothing, man. We got we were barely making it. Fuck, there was a time when we didn't have a car and we had to push around this fucking cart. I remember as a little kid, that shit was fucking embarrassing. Where whenever we needed to go do the laundry, we'd walk a few miles in this fucking cart, pushing it along with our clothes in it just to make it to the fucking laundromat. Uh, I always thought there was shame in that. And there is shame. But you know what? I ended up better for it. I ended up a lot more of an understanding person. When people have issues, I try my best to listen to them. I My childhood wasn't the best, but it definitely added character to me. And damn, bro, what the fuck? I started this video talking about fucking sleep, dude. Fuck. Um, Sorry, I'm recording this before I can go to work, so this shit's like early as fuck. Fuck. Um, Shit. Where was I? I don't know. I'm grateful to my mom for all the stuff that she's done for me, or how she always stayed positive, bro. That's the one thing, dude. That's the one thing I give my mom the most amount of respect. Honestly, bro, we would live shitty. Hell, dude, she was the type of woman, or she is the type of woman to take food out of her mouth to feed my little sister and I. And shit, she always stayed positive, bro. When we were down to just like beans and rice and shit, and we had no car, she was always positive, dude. She was always like, at least we got a like roof over our head, and she would work hard. And then when I was working age, I also worked hard and put in money towards our family. Uh, she always stayed positive. Always stay positive, even in the worst moments. Because a lot of weak people, right? Because my mom's strong as fuck, dude. A lot of weak people, when they start going through tough times, they start complaining, and they lose. People lose respect for those who complain. That's just a plain fact of life, bro. People lose respect for those who complain. And my mom never complained because she knew it would make the situation seem worse for us. She knew it would make me bitter. It would make my sister bitter. She knew that. At least I'm assuming, bro. I'm just putting stuff in her fucking. I'm just putting words in her mouth. But this is the reason why I think that she did all. That she never like complained to me about it. Because she knew that eventually, um, she never complained because she knew it would just ruin our lives. And she knew that she needed to be a proper leader and lead our family in the right way. And man, look at us now. I've grown up. I got a halfway decent career lined up. Fucking, I'm making enough money to keep my family afloat. I'm enjoying stuff, man. You know, I've never been on a vacation before. I think I'm gonna fucking try that shit. One of these days when I buy us a house. But I'm just proud. I'm proud of her, and I'm glad that she's my mom, bro, for protecting us through all this bullshit. She worked hard, bro. We moved from like a bad neighborhood, and when I was able to work, we were able to put in together enough money so we can move to a nice neighborhood, be around good people. Uh, Damn, shit, shit's got me fucked up. I don't know. Basically, I love you, mom. I guess if you watch this video, I'm sorry for all the swearing in this. Uh, Damn. Um, I guess shit, bro. I guess if we're going on this parent tangent, if your parents are good or were good to you, bro, or they cook your food, dude, just go to them, hug them, and say thank you. Just treat them well, man. Treat them well because they love you and they're gonna do everything you can. And if your parents are bad, or if your parents beat you, like my daddy, bro, he beat the fuck out of me, knocked teeth out of my head, bro. When I was a little kid, my daddy was a bad guy, bad guy. But you know what, man, bro, I got so much respect for my mom. My mom always said that she wouldn't. When my dad left, she always said that she would never speak badly about him because he didn't start like hitting people or hitting me until he started doing drugs or started like drinking heavily. Because when he was sober, bro, he was the best dad ever. He'd come home from these like 16-hour shifts, bro, because he was a welder. He'd come home, wake me up. He's all fucking dirty, covered in sun shit. And he'd be like, "Hey, bro, let's go get some tacos, bro. Let's go. Tell me about your day at school." it'd be it'd be like fucking midnight, bro, when he'd come home, and he would say that shit. And I could tell he was so tired, but he felt it was important to talk to me, his son, about life and all that other shit. Like he wasn't a bad. My mom always said he wasn't a bad man. It was just bad circumstances. my mom never talked bad about him. I'm so fucking proud of her, man. She deserves only the best. I love that woman. Uh, yeah, even if your parents are bad, bro, you don't have to go up to him and thank him and hug him for like beating the shit out of you, right? But be a little introspective about them and what they had to go through. Because when I heard about my dad's like childhood and shit, and like what he went through as an adult, I realized, bro, that dude's just a fucking. My dad was just a scared kid, man. He was just some guy who like. He was just a guy who was scared of life, who turned to drugs to not be so scared anymore, and then that made him into a fucking monster. I'm not saying I forgive him for all the bullshit he put me through, or my sister through, or my ma through, but I understand him, and it's important to understand the people you hate, so you can understand your own emotions too. I shit, bro. I'm gonna end this here. I'm probably just gonna make another video about parents and shit. If any of you guys are still listening to this part of the video, thank you so much. And I'm sorry if I overshared or whatever. But if any of you guys have like similar circumstances with your family, or fuck, if you guys want to ask me some shit about sleep, or want to talk about this like whole make your bed sacred shit, put a comment down below, and just like, I don't know, we can talk. Or if you guys need someone to like talk to about some bullshit or whatever, I'm just fucking shit, bro. Put a comment down there. I'll try my best to understand what you're going through, because I've been through a lot in life. And the only thing I have in droves, because I'm not very intelligent, I'm not very like this or that. The only thing I have in droves is my ability to just listen to people and just try my best to understand them. It's the thing that's kept me up, or that it's the thing that's propelled me forward in life, is my ability to just hear people out. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you guys like it, don't like it, whatever, it doesn't matter. Fuck, if you guys want to dislike it, I don't care. Hey, if you guys could give me some tips on how best to make my channel better. Like, for example, right now I'm recording the audio, but like in my head, my plan is to just like draw a still and then like make that like just a still throughout this whole video. Because for me personally, whenever I don't watch YouTube, I listen to YouTube, and so it's like I don't really care about the visuals, and I want to get a camera, but like I'm running a $20 mic right now, and like my phone is old as fuck, and like the video is super grainy, and it just I don't know, but I'll try to figure something out for that. And honestly, I don't want to start dropping fucking hundreds on YouTube equipment when like this was just probably a one-off video. Probably. Though this felt really good to just talk to the mic about just some bullshit from life. This is probably gonna be my a one-off video. Maybe make a couple more. And I'm gonna be gone for like 9 months, starting like next month, 19th probably. Yeah. So best case scenario, I pushed out like 3 videos before I fucking disappear for 9 months. But yeah, no, tell me if there's anything I can fix. If you have like any questions, yeah. Or hell, bro, if you just want to talk, dude, send a message. I don't really know how to sign off on these things, so fuck. All of you guys, have a great night, great day, good morning, whatever. And I only hope for the best for you guys, and I hope that you guys all achieve your dreams in this life and the next. All right. Y'all have a great day.